Turn that
Let
off.
me go ahead and I'll introduce myself for those of you that don't know me. I'm Dr. Mark Steenerson. I've been a chiropractor and a nutritionist and quite a few other things for 34 years now, so I'm one of the old timers.
No, I've been working longer than you,
She has.
but not as a chiropractor.
She's an old timer.
Oh, be careful there.
Yes.
I'll be back.
So anyway, we're going to have a really good workshop tonight, and I guarantee you're going to learn a bunch, and it should be a lot of fun. We also have some prizes. Hopefully you're going to win.
Yay!
I hope you win the Cadillac.
All right.
Right?
It's a Matchbox one.
We said that was good.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do first is one of the things that I believe strongly in is having your house free of chemicals. When we look at the inside of our house, it is 5 times more toxic than outdoors now. 5 times more toxic. So we are building our houses to do what? Make them so that they're airtight, aren't they? And then things from the carpet and the walls and the paints and the Scotch Guard and all those things that we put in start to come out more and more, and we breathe that all the time. Especially in Minnesota, because we've got about 7 months we don't keep the windows open, do we? So those are one of the ways that these chemicals get in, but also we use them for cleaning around the house. And after tonight, between the two things that we're going to show you, you'll never have to buy things that are toxic to put in your house, to have to breathe in, to spray around your kids or grandkids ever again. You can be toxin free from it. And so that's one of my 5 things that I really like to talk about to keep people from getting more and more of these poisons in their system. There's 82,000 toxic chemicals that we have created and put into our food, our water, and our air. So every day we kind of get bombarded by it. So Don, if you want to come on up. And Don works with a company that has products that we use all the time in our office, our home, and we really recommend because they flat out work. All
Hi
right.
everybody, my name's Dawn Pirtle. I represent a company called Norwex. I don't know if any of you have ever heard of it. Norwex was developed by some scientists and doctors in Norway originally. They were looking for a way to clean the hospitals without using chemicals because they found that the chemicals always left residue behind and that attracted bacteria again, and they were still having this vicious cycle and having problems with superbugs and things like that. They wanted a way to clean without the use of chemicals and just water. So what they came up with was a microfiber cloth like this. This microfiber, I'm sure a lot of you have heard of microfiber, a lot of you have used microfiber, but the Norwex microfiber is the leader in the industry. It has a patented weave to it that not only picks up the dirt more so than a regular microfiber cloth, but it also is impregnated with silver. And I don't know if any of you know anything about silver products, but silver is used to take care of bacteria and different things. It's used in hospitals, it's used on people for burns and things of that nature. And what it does is when you get something within this cloth, it traps it within the cloth and it will kill it within 24 hours. So you're not transferring any of the dirts, bacteria, and things like that from one surface to another. So when you have a regular cloth, I'll pass this around for you to see. This is a regular microfiber cloth I got at Target or something for cleaning my house. It worked all right. But this has about 5,900 meters of threading in it. This one has about 2.9 million meters of threading. So it gives it much more surface area for it to pick up and do the job that it's supposed to do. I'm going to just pass that around, you can see. But before I pass these other ones around, I wanted to show you something. The reason I started to sell these products, not only do I find it important, like Dr. Mark, to help educate people about getting chemicals and toxins out of their household, but it gives me a chance to get into people's homes who I wouldn't see normally and be able to spread some of the, the word about things like this and other health-related issues and open people's eyes, because not everybody really realizes when they grab a chemical from the store at Target and they bring it home, what kind of dangers they're, putting their family into, neurotoxins and carcinogens and so many things that you could eliminate and not need to do. So this mirror, I just took some Vaseline and put on it. I don't know if any of you have ever tried to clean Vaseline off of anything. It doesn't come off very easily. But I'm just going to take my rag actually it's a cloth, but rag is probably not the best word for it. And I can get all of it off. It traps it within here. And then you have a polishing cloth, which has got a little tighter weave to it for any type of window or stainless steel, so that I can get a nice streak-free finish. And so I have no residue left. I can do this with butter and grease and all sorts of things like that. But the beautiful thing about this is that it will not transfer this. If I take this and I go wash another window, I'm not going to get Vaseline on that window. It traps it within here because there's so many different surfaces in that microfiber. I'll pass this around so you can feel these. When it's wet, it's antibacterial. It will not, like I said, cross-contaminate or transfer things to your hands. It will kill any of the things that it traps within it within 24 hours. When it's dry, it's electrostatic, and it acts like a magnet for dust. If I pass this around, you're going to feel it'll probably catch all the little, things on your hands. If you don't like doing, feeling that, they have a dusting mitt that you can just slip your hand into, and it grabs the dirt and dust amazingly. But if you've ever dusted anything and you wipe it and then you leave behind all sorts of stuff and it stays there, this, because of the electrostatic charge, will hold it to it, and then you just shake it out and you are done with it. You can throw these things in the wash. They're all machine washable. You would wash them on hot. You would never use bleach on them. It will destroy the fibers. And never use fabric softener. Fabric softener, if any of you don't know, is probably one of the most toxic things you could get out of your household. It's terrible, terrible for you, your family, your skin. You're absorbing it through your skin, but it will ruin the fibers of that and make it so that they don't absorb things. I have a lot of different products, and I have some things set up back here. If anybody wants to order things, we can place orders tonight, or Dr. Lease can do things through her office as well. But I just want to touch on a couple of our favorite products. But if any of you are interested also, the company is very good at compensating people who would like to host parties in their home. And I can come into your house and give you a presentation to you, your friends, and your family. And then you as the hostess or host can earn usually on average of around $200 in free product for your home. So if you say you like these products a lot, but you don't have the money to be able to afford to do them right now, which really isn't, compared to what you would spend on cleaning products, a $16 cloth compared to going out and buying products over and over, you probably save yourself between $450 to $600 a year on products. So really in the long run, you're not spending that much. But if you wanted to be able to earn these for free, you could give me a call. I have business cards back there. I could come into your house, do that. You could earn the products for free, and then you can have a way to share this with your friends and family as well. But a few of our favorite products that we have, instead of the fabric softener we were talking about, we have these dryer balls. And these have little nubs on them. You throw them in your dryer. It lifts and separates the fabrics, helps to dry things and make things so that they don't get the static to them. It usually reduces the drying time by about 25%, so you're saving a little bit of energy and things there too. But again, one purchase, you don't have to continually put those dryer sheets or fabric softeners in and keep having that absorb into your skin. We have some facial care products. I know a lot of you ladies, just like myself, we use makeup. Makeup remover can be pretty bad for you. So we have a nice makeup removal cloth. This is designed to take all the makeup off of your face just using water. Again, it's antibacterial. So you just take a drop of environmentally friendly soap, rub it together, and it's done and ready to go again. You can just hang it up, let it dry, and keep using it. And then after a while, if you want, if it's soiled, you can just, again, throw it in the wash just like you do the microfiber cloths. We have another, these are called our body pack. These can be used on your face about twice a week. It's good for exfoliating the skin. It can also be used, I use it just as washcloths and things like that because I like how it cleans, I like how it feels. It's really nice and soft, and if I use a washcloth now, it feels like sandpaper. And they have even a line for babies, and a lot of parents have switched from using the baby wipes, which have horrible chemicals into them, to using these to wipe the baby's bottoms and wash those. And again, it's antibacterial, and you don't have all the chemical problems there. They do have an organic skincare line of lotions and things so that you're not putting, again, more chemicals on your face and on your skin. Another one of our favorites is the microfiber toothbrush. So it's, again, made with the microfibers like your cloth is. It's also antibacterial because it has the silver in the bristles. This will last 6 months with this head, and then after the next 6 months you can replace the other head, and then instead of reordering the whole handle again, you just reorder just the bases for those. And these are nice if you get sick, you have, somebody have strep throat, you don't have to throw your toothbrush away, you can keep using this, and it works fabulously. It works really, really well. I'm kind of rushing because I know you all came to hear Susan, not me. If you have any questions, I can answer them in the back later. I just want to touch on a couple of other things. And as fabulous as the microfibers are and how well they clean, I mean, they will clean all sorts of surfaces much better than the other products that I've used. I've even cleaned spots out of carpets and out of my clothing with them. But sometimes there's a few things that need a little extra help. And some of the things we have enzyme products. So there's not chemicals in these. These are enzymes that are dormant within the bottle, and when they come in contact with a food source, a protein source for them, they activate and they will eat through the protein and take care of whatever it is that these are specified for. This one is a mattress cleaner for dust mites within your mattress. Dust mites, droppings, are a huge cause of allergens for people. So you can spray this on your mattress and it will get rid of the dust mites, the droppings, and all those different things. And like every 6 months you would spray that on there again. It works very, very well. Then we have things like odor eliminator. So instead of spraying things like Febreze and different things that have chemicals and that are perfumes and just mask the odors, this actually has enzymes that will get at the source of the odor and eat through it and get rid of it. So this is great for bathrooms or garbage cans or really smelly areas. We have some products for descaling your bathroom or for degreasing ovens and grills, things like that. One specifically for like sports gear. I don't know, a lot of people around here have kids that play hockey and different things, and instead of masking it with the smell, you're gonna spray something on there that's not only healthy for the kids, it will get rid of the source of that, the urine, the sweat, vomit, all those types of things. It takes care of all those. So I don't want to continue on too much. If anyone has any questions, I have things set up in the back. If you have anything you need, just let me know. And again, Dr. Leese has catalogs and things at her office. You can always call her and place an order, and I will turn it over to you.
Thank you, Don.